I see my father and mother as a great guide in front of me. I try to emulate them whenever I feel monotonous. I try to keep myself focused, and if ever I become bored, I think of them. I think one of the quotes of Mahatma Gandhi. Once he told that if you want to change the world, you have to think about the lowest section of the society. And this service will exactly give me the same. Hi, I am Supriyo Das, born and brought up to working parents in medieval village town of Triveni. I was enrolled in Vidya Vihar, from where I passed my primary education. In 2008, I passed my ISc from Tribeni West Bengal, following which I pursued my BTech in biotechnology. In 2012, I passed my BTech and went for my MTech in the same stream from Amity University, Noida. I was an average student, neither too good nor too bad. But I always made sure that I studied right thing at the right time. Following this, I was placed for 2.5 years in one of reputed companies in Gurgaon. My job profile was to analyze pesticides in various food matrices. I used to love the job, but then after 2.5 years of my job, I left it and started preparing for UPSC. I wanted to test my mettle in this field. One of the interesting stories is that while cleaning my room one day, I found one of the books of 1982 WBCS syllabus. Then I realized that this is my father's. My father was also giving WBCS. Now, from there, I thought that why not me? If he can give, I can also give. In fact, I am his son. While hovering through the syllabus, I was not aware of the intricacies of the examination. But still, when I found the subject history, it gave me a confidence in me because I was knowing almost all the aspects. This is because I have been attached with this subject since my master's days. I knew that this subject would propel me forward and sail me through this journey, despite knowing that I don't know other subjects. So far, I have given 3 mains of my State Civil Services examination. Understanding that the syllabus of my State Civil Service and UPSC is quite common, I switched my arena to the UPSC. Despite knowing that I had only 3 attempts, I never made it as a barrier. This will be my 3rd attempt, but I am not deterred by it. I am hopeful of clearing it. And all of this is coming to me because I see my father and mother as a great guide in front of me. They motivate me, they inspire me. One of my forte I discovered while coming into this preparation is that I love reading a lot. But then there is a downside to it. I was reading anything and everything in the starting days. While I was reading the newspaper, I was taking maybe 1.5 hours to read a single newspaper, which is time consuming, and also the cost to benefit ratio of reading such extensively is very less. Then I came across Munal Patel sir of an academy. Sir told that is not the way out. You should be reading newspaper and then keep it aside and then follow any one of the monthly current affairs magazine, because these magazines will be covering each and everything which is covered in the newspaper. So if I am doing it again and again, that will be double counting and there will be duplication of efforts. So this was my mistake I was doing in the first instance. Knowing the syllabus is one of the most important things which a UPSC candidate must remember, which I did wrong in the first mistake. I didn't do it, and what happened is that despite knowing that I have 3 chances, I tend to get carried away by my own preparation, by my own way of preparation, which should not be there. In the starting stages of my preparation, I resorted to handwriting of notes. But then eventually I realized that those papers are becoming very much cumbersome for me to revise. So I found out my own way of making notes. I now resort to digital notes making, in which I not only type but also handwrite some of the important concepts in my tab or in a piece of paper, scan it, and then incorporate it in my digital notes. This especially helps me to make my last minute revision even when I am away from my home I am at luxury of carrying one tab or any instrument, my mobile or anything, so that I can gain access at the tips of my fingers. And in case of Indian geography, I make my own notes. Inspired by Sudarshan sir, I went forward and dealt each and every state separately. And I am preparing notes on that basis. Last day, I was preparing my hand-drawn maps, and because of which, I can easily remember on which position each and every place is. And that is the same reason why I don't keep maps in any corner of my room, because I make them myself. I prefer to keep map in my own tab, and that too scribbled on my own, drawn on my own, and so that I can engage myself in active learning. Consistency is very important because the syllabus is so vast. If we are not consistent and we study one day and living the next day doing nothing, then we can't be able to complete the syllabus. Before that also, one thing must be kept in mind. Once a subject is being completed, proper revision must be done in order to retain facts. UPSC prelims are mainly facts related, and unless and until those are revised ample number of times, there are chances of forgetting. So I would say that dedication, perseverance and revision in a time-bound manner with proper consistency is the most important aspects which UPSC candidates should possess. Today's inconvenience is tomorrow's convenience. In UPSC, dedication and consistent means that you have to give up on something. But while doing so, it is very important to realize that you shouldn't feel guilty. Even I, for this stretch of preparation, I have given up on something. I don't go outside much. While if I get bored, I listen to some music, but then again get going. Because if we give up on something today, we can achieve big tomorrow. And given the nature of the examination, the nature of studies which is required, it is always important to note that we read and revise again and again. Because if we get detached from studies, again coming into the flow requires a lot of time. A lot of concentration also erodes away. And in such a scenario, what is important is that to give up today for tomorrow's betterment. UPSC syllabus is designed in such a way that UPSC requires aware citizens. Aware means self-aware. Means whatever we are reading, may it be in form of polity, economy, geography, history, environment, each and everything is related to daily life applications. Now, you name it, it may be budget session or may it be any kind of issues related to the politics of India, may it be defection or anti-defection. So you can easily relate each and everything here. And also, it is very important for us citizens to know the country's past, as history defines us, as history helps us to understand what we are and what we should do in the future, not to repeat such mistakes. So history is another important subject which helps me to develop the sense of country's development. So again, economy is another subject which has helped me to realize how the functioning of the country works. It is how the inflation works and how the daily life has affected the normal people, and how it is affecting the various other macro and microeconomic sectors of the economy. As I would say, I would like to put it in this way, that UPSC will lead to a holistic development of our character. Means once a person goes through these stages of the preparation, he will come out as an enlightened one, provided that he has done enough justice to it. And again, it's very important to realize that UPSC wants a self-aware citizen, and self-awareness will come automatically if we follow each and every aspect of the syllabus. And it has changed me in that way. And also, I can easily relate why things are happening, why it is this way, and if it is turning out that way, then what the possible reasons behind it, and what solution can I can give in order to change that. So it is basically finding a problem and then suggesting a solution. And that is what UPSC wants from a candidate, and also I am trying to do it. I shouldn't say that I perfected it, but then I am in search of it, and still I am perfecting myself day by day.